and I hope you guys can hear me. I'm doing a lot right now. I'm cooking and shit, and I'm washing these dishes real fast. I was like, let me come live real fast. And, like, I said I was gonna go live every day, but life happened. Shit been busy. I don't know if you guys been under a rock or just having to be dealing with a lot of shit with your life, your personal life. But there was a hack or some shit. Not a hack. It wasn't a hack. It was Microsoft was doing some type of update, and everything like the IT in the world and everything got shut down. So the only thing I was worried about was my fucking money. The only thing I was worried about was my money in the bank. I called the bank. I was like, listen, I can't even access online banking. Like once this stuff come up, is my little coins gonna still be in the bank? That's the only thing I was worried about. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you was worried about anything in reference to it. But for the most part today, I'm gonna make some tacos. I got the meat. So I was like, let me just make it now. Make some tacos. I got some ground beef. Um, and I got the ground beef. I got some refried beans, but now I'm like, I don't even know if I want the refried beans. So I got the regular refried beans, but when I was in Target, I seen that they had the black refried beans, and I never had that. So I was like, um, let me just see what that's hitting for. But I didn't get it. But I also got a little some shrimp. I should do all of the shrimp, but I'm only gonna do a few. They like, how you get the bag of shrimp and they already cooked. So I pretty much got that. And what I'm gonna do is just cut up, saute some onions and stuff. I didn't make a whole lot of that. Well, I didn't take out a whole lot of that. Because I'm like, I don't know how it's gonna taste or what it's gonna be hitting for or anything like that. So yeah. So that's what it is. And so I don't know. I don't have. Well, actually, I do have a tripod, but I had one out one day. I don't know if I know I left my other tripod at my friend's house because a former friend. Well, I don't want to say like we're not friends or nothing like that, but we don't talk every day. I haven't really talked to her, but it is what it is. So, when she had like a party at her house, um, I had brought it because I like to. I don't know. I like to take footage and stuff like that. Like, back in the days, I used to like record everything. I remember I had so much footage of like so much different shit, and I had it all on the external drive. That's when I was like doing the Windows. I had like a Dell computer. Remember when Dell's was hitting? I don't know if Dell is still a thing, but I didn't have that much uh storage. And I used to have like a friend who he was like a computer, like he built his own computer and stuff like that. So I had him as a friend and he used to just hook up everything like before I got the Mac because I heard Mac. The reason what inspired me to get Mac was the fact that you don't get no viruses. So I was kind of like intrigued on that area, like, oh, you know, you don't get no viruses. Because I used to have someone that used to come to my house, visit me, and every time everybody go to sleep, he's watching stuff that he ain't supposed to be watching, and always putting viruses on my damn computer. I'm like, boy, okay, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Starts with a P and end with an N. Okay. You know how we all got someone that's just like to watch shit like that, and they don't want to do it on their computer. They want to do it on your computer. So you feel me? And every time he come over, I always get like a virus, and I always have to pay out of pocket. But when I got my Mac computer, I noticed that that wasn't like a thing no more. I didn't have to worry about viruses, or anything like that. And so that was like cool. Like I ain't gotta worry about no viruses or anything like that. And yeah, I don't even know why I brought that. Oh yeah, so I had an external drive because the Dell PC that I had didn't have that much storage. And so I used to like when I used to make videos, that's when I used to have this little camera I used to make videos on. What boy, I took that camera everywhere with me and recorded everything. But yeah, I want to get kind of get back to that or whatever, but I don't know. I guess like old habits kind of die hard or whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, so I had a tripod and I left it at her house. And it's crazy because I always leave tripods at people's house. Like, this is crazy. But I got this one tripod that I know is in the house. Well, actually, I have a cheap tripod. It's not even a tripod. It's a selfie stick, and it don't turn into a tripod. But the other one I have is a tripod. It's a selfie stick. It's just does a lot of stuff. You could take photos with it, like, but you gotta connect it in a certain way. So yeah, that's what that's about. So I'm just cooking the beef right now. And I hope you guys can hear me. I got my microphone on. So hopefully that is overpowering the background. Oh yeah. So one thing that I did forget is the vinegar to like clean like the tomatoes and stuff. Or you know how but I'm gonna try it with some lemon. Clean my I gotta get some of that. I low key wanted some Jamaican food, but it's I don't know the Jamaican food. It's this spot like it's one spot. Their food is always good. Like it's no matter when you go there, it's always good. But they do like pop ups, so they're not like they don't you can't go to them every day. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that. You have to go to them on certain days of the week, which is pretty cool or whatever. On those particular days. But and then there's another spot they just opened, but they like this other spot that's just open. They're a hit or miss spot. Like I don't like hit or miss spots because it's like 1 minute they food good, the next minute it's like what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? You woke up with a but so I don't even go there no more. Like before, I used to be like, all right, let's just go. It might be good or it might not be good. Now I'm like, I'm not going at all because number one, the inflation is crazy. That's number one, and they go up. Cause I went into my local supermarket and ground beef for like 2.5 pounds was like $20. They didn't even have 2 pounds. So you couldn't even just get 2 pounds. You had to get like almost 2.5 or like 3 pounds. And that shit was like $20. So I like tomatoes. I like doing the tomatoes. I like tomatoes on my tacos and stuff, so that's what I like. But this time I just went to my like Target because I'm like, girl, I just wanted to go in one store and that's it. I got me a steak tomato. It's called steak. I never really looked at the names of the steaks and I mean names of the tomatoes, but this one is called a beef steak tomato. It says rinse and enjoy. It's pretty. It's okay. And then I already had lettuce in there, but I thought the lettuce was bad, but it actually is not bad. It's actually really good. The lettuce I have. But I like the fact that when you go to Target, they have pre-made. Well, not pre-made, but they have chopped up lettuce. Cause it's so tedious when you gotta cut up the vegetables and lettuce and all that. I like tomatoes. So I was like, this time I just used some lemon to clean it or whatever. That's better for me. So all I had to do was cut up that. I made some pork chops yesterday. It was hitting. It wasn't like, you know, all that. It was alright. I wanted to fry it, but I was like, yo, I ain't. And I need a bigger air fryer because I would have definitely air fried that air fryer with the pork chop. Oh my god, that's gonna be hitting, yo. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm gonna do some big slices, little slices. I actually, this one I went for a walk, but I was with someone, so I ain't wanna go live or nothing like that. This is something I like to do on my own time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to talk about different stuff. Like, if I want to talk about dreams, I want to talk about my dreams and not really be interrupted. And then plus the person I was with, she just talks too much. Like, oh my god. I mean, I like to talk. I ain't no shade or nothing like that, but god damn. You know how when you be talking to somebody and they be finishing your sentences and shit like that? Like that kind of annoying shit. I was like, oh god. But it is what it is. But I accept people for who they are. Mmm. That drink, the beef steak tomatoes pretty hitting. Mmm. I taste the difference. And I'm gonna do the shrimp, take off that shell part. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take off that damn shell part. Mm-hmm. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Yep, it was easy. Now I just take off the shell. I put it in the water for a little while. And it immediately defrosts. Well, not all of them. I spoke too soon because I picked up one with just some ice on it. So, I mean, I just want to make sure because I want to do like a shrimp taco or maybe a shrimp quesadilla. And all I gotta do is just warm it up real fast. I don't even gotta do like all this cooking shit. Like, you know, I just do a little bit. at a time. I'm super excited. Like, yo, when I had got in this morning, I was just so freaking happy. Like, oh, I think I'm just life has just really begun to like change, and so I'm like excited about that. And I actually went to sleep. I took like a little cat nap, and I didn't even dream about nothing. It's crazy how you just go to darkness and wake up. This don't even have. Yep, this is gonna be easy because this beef that I bought, it don't even have no oil in it. Cause you know you have to drain the oil. Cause you know, like I ain't even gonna front. Like I was really big on eating healthy and shit, and so I used to do like the whole turkey, ground turkey, and just everything healthy type of shit. And so with ground turkey, it doesn't really develop. It doesn't have that much oil or nothing. But like when you do beef, when you do like when you do pork, it's like it produces so much oil. And it's like no oil in here. I don't even have to drain it. But I got this particular one that it says like something about a percentage of fat that's not there. So I don't even have to drain it. Like I'm literally looking at I wish I could like show you guys so you can see like, oh shoot, you don't even have to like um freaking drain it because there's nothing to drain. Like literally, it's no oil. Like you know how you would just have to like, yo, it'd be so much oil. That's crazy. And there's literally nothing in there. I think it was like a certain percentage of fat versus the non-fat. And I was kind of skeptical of getting this one because I don't know, like, I like fat up in mine. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm doing this. A little, like, saute. I normally do like the Taco Bell mix or whatever. But this time I got the old El Paso. That's what I got. So I let the meat simmer a little bit. Even though, like, when you do the taco one, I'm not like doing homemade ones. I get the little box, the dinner taco box. I ain't get that much meat because I just got like a pound of meat. Normally I like to get a lot of meat, but they only had like a pound. And I low key didn't want to go to my local supermarket because I don't know, this week they prices is crazy. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a shrimp taco, and I have some pork chops that I made yesterday. But it's all right. The pork chops is all right, but I mean, I have made better pork chops. I tried to do a different um recipe, and I think that's what it was. But it's cool though. Oh, yeah, these the first so fast. So all I gotta do is just cut up the onions. I'm thinking about doing a what you call I'm gonna season it. I'm already done. Crazy. Like I don't even have to like I cut off the water. So I'm gonna just put this. Yeah, it's only a little bit. I didn't do that much because I'm like, I gotta see how this is gonna be hitting. I'll clean this off. What I should have did was after I chopped up that damn tomato, I should have chopped up the onion. So I know I definitely want to do onion, but I just cleaned it off. That shrimp, saute the onions, and some onions. I ain't get no peppers. I ain't really feel like doing no peppers. I low key ain't want to do peppers. I've been being on some cheetah shit, like getting the bag up, already pre-cut up peppers and shit. So that's pretty good. At least I don't gotta cut up the damn mm, tomato. Not tomato, lettuce. And it wasn't even that expensive either, cause lettuce, girl, be like $2 for $6 sometimes, or wanna be the most I've seen lettuce for $4.99 for a small thing of lettuce. But yeah, look at that. I got me a white onion, yo. The white onion be hitting too. Girl. I made some yo, the other day I made some because I was craving it. Yeah, my son, he wasn't jacking it. I had made some I made some liver and liver with smothered liver with onions. Oh my god. Oh my god, like oh god. Smothered liver with onions. That's what it said. Oh my god, it was so delicious. So freaking delicious, y'all. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And my son, I knew he didn't like it when he was a little kid, but I was like, taste it, you gotta taste it, might have changed. He's like, I still don't like it. I'm like, all right, more for me. And I had it with some mashed potatoes. Yo, that joint was busting. Like, it was so good. I was like, how many of you guys out there like the liver with the mashed potatoes? Or just liver, period, liver with onions? Some people eat it with rice. Some people just eat it like that. They be on a carnivore diet or something where they just eat meat. Or they eat it with other stuff. There's so many different styles to make it, ways to make it, but I just love the way I made it the other day. I was kind of skeptical because the last time I made it prior to the other day, it didn't come out too good. And so I went years without eating it. Because at that time I didn't prepare it good. But I did not give up on myself. Oh my God, I can't believe this beef did not have oil. Like, I'm still like, what the hell? That shit is still bugging me out. Like, yo, you have no idea. Like, this beef, when they said it was a percentage, it was like a percentage of fat, or like, it was like a more healthier beef. I don't think it was organic or nothing like that, but I'm like, girl, I'm gonna saute these onions. Lately, I've been in the sauteing. I'm gonna put a little bit because I don't have that much shrimp. So I want to do that. Completely good. Now I'm just letting it simmer a little bit, but it's so delicious. Oh my God. Now, saute. I like to saute the onions with, um, I like to saute the onions with some with butter. I think it comes out a little bit more flavorful. And I have to say, excuse me for the water. The water sound. I don't even know if it's picking up on the microphone so much, but it is what it is. So that way, I ain't gotta worry about this shit. I have food already in the kitchen. I just like to add, because I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying my best not to. But I too much food out. You know what I'm saying? I like to make my own shit. Don't get it twisted. I do enjoy eating out every now and then, but sometimes it's just like it just feels a little bit better when you just make your own food. It tastes better. Sometimes the food be hitting because I don't feel like me. I'm like whether my food come out good or nasty, I'm still eating that shit. I have never made like unedible food, like, but do like a little taco joint. I'm so glad I knocked that shit out because like I would rather cut tomatoes over cutting freaking mm, over cutting lettuce. The same thing, but I don't know what that's all about. Uh, mhm. I don't put no seasoning on the I think I'll just put a little salt, a little pepper. I don't know. I gotta figure out a little bit of this. Put some garlic, a little bit. I won't put that much salt on it. Just a little bit. I got like this chicken fajita type of shit. I don't want to put this in a little garlic. Oh, I ain't put no. Yeah, we gonna hit it with this. So, Asian. Oh no, we don't do Asian. Boom. Boom. Hit it with the boom. I just put add butter to the pan. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. No stress. I think I want to add some tahini. I don't know. That's weird. I was gonna add the Cajun, but I'm like, like a different. I don't want to add the Old Bay because I feel like I'm not trying to do like a seafood bowl. I'm trying to do like some Mexican type of shit. I think that's a little what I have. I have some fajitas. There's nothing more, nothing less. I'm gonna cook these onions down. I like them caramelized. I always be thinking I be putting a lot of I be feeling like I be putting so much onions and peppers. But then when it cooks down, I be like, damn, I ain't put enough. But then we'll put like a scary movie on the top of the sleep. Now I wish I would have got the peppers out. hmm I want to put this on it. That's crazy. I'm gonna add some adobo to it. That's so weird. Add a little adobo. Just you know how you have the packs already that you didn't use the whole thing. I'm gonna just add a little bit of that. I was going to do the pepper, but I can't even find the pepper though. Mm-hmm. And my I have no idea what my pepper is. I might have larger. I'm not even gonna eat this shit now. I'm just cooking it so that when I am hungry, I can just get up and get it. That's what I like. I like to be able to just get it when I want it. Cause then you know when you be real hungry and stuff, and you don't want to cook, cause cooking shit. Even though this is like the easiest stuff that you can make, making tacos is like the easiest shit ever. I have no idea where my damn pepper's at. Oh, here we go. Just a little bit. It's already, and like I said, this is already cooked shrimp. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's cooked shrimp. Literally, you can eat it out the bag. I'm not even gonna cook. I'm just warming it up pretty much. Now I'm just doing the onions. Like my onions would be. I would have did peppers, but it's crazy. Like I would prefer to cut up onions, but your girl won't cut up. Don't like to cut up peppers. That's stupid. I don't know. I've been on some lazy cooking shit. I don't want to, but I like my shit caramelized. I add a little butter on it. I'm about to add the shrimp to it. That's it. So I want my onions to be like very caramelized. Let me know if you guys out there like that. Like the whole caramelized type of joint. Yep. Or whatever. This morning I was in a beautiful ass park this morning. It was so beautiful. Oh my god, so beautiful. I should have got some footage. But I plan on doing like a little solo picnic. And I think that what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm definitely doing a solo picnic. So I added it to it. I don't want to overcook because the shrimp is already cooked, you know. You know, pretty much I just put it in there to warm it up. I just cut off I just put it in there, cut off the heat, and let's cover it. It's cooked already. You don't want to overcook it. It'll start being like chewy and shit. So like I put the top on it. When I do stuff like this, I be like, damn, I wish I had some noodles. Oh. Mm-hmm. But I low key want the butter to be dried out. Like, mm-hmm. I just eat it shrimp. And it's done. As soon as I put it in there, it just warmed up. So that's done. Oh. And that's pretty much it. I don't want to eat. No, I just wanted to have this so when I do eat, I can just put the shit together. And I season it good. Season it hitting. I'm looking at my receipt now. I forgot to, shit, it came up to $49.68, but then I had like a little coupon. Cause I love these damn stores. So they be like, They be giving you a coupon for everything, like especially like your birthday. My birthday just passed, so I got like a coupon. It only took $2.45, but girl, that did justice. It came up to $47 because I knew it was gonna come up to $50. Because let me tell you something, I got these hot wings, yo. It's called Buffalo Style Wings, and it's by Good and Gather. Oh my god! When I tell you them wings is hitting, like I like to cook it hard, so not too hard. Cause shit, I'm 41. I don't need to be, you know. I love chicharron, like the fried pork or whatever. Now I'm going in the room. Hold up, I'm finished, literally. I'm not. I just wanted to just have the meat done. So when I do, because all the stuff, everything is done. Because I wasn't. I was like, I'm not hungry, like hungry, but I just wanted to have it done. So when I do get up, I ain't gotta worry about that shit. You feel me? So that's what it is. Um, yeah. So before I had fried some stuff that was real hard, yo. I was like, shoot, these 40 year old teeth ain't ain't like my, you know what I'm saying? My 18-year-old teeth. So it is what it is. So I don't know that. That's what it's gonna be busting tonight or whatever. Shit, I put that on. Is it on? I hope you guys can hear me because if I've been on here, see, it's been 37 minutes. So it took me a good 30 minutes to do this this thing. So I cut that off. So pretty much what I did, I made the beef um with the taco seasonings and stuff on it. You know, you get the little box. You know how to make it or whatever. And so then I sauteed some onions and added the cooked shrimp already. So I didn't even like soon as I added the shrimp, I just cut off the fire, stirred it around a little bit, but it's still like giving more. It's caramelized onions. Well, this ain't no damn cooking show. I'm just telling you guys what I did, and if you hear this is my little drink I have. But yeah, so as far as the outage was just like I honestly just thought the outage was some shit that had to do with work. But when I had got off of work, and I'm like, when I got the another notification, I'm like, wait, hold up. This is some worldwide outage. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even go into panic mode. I feel like if I was in my early 20s, I feel like I would have panicked. That shit would have just set off a tongue of just, I guess because I'm older now, it's just like you done seen it all, heard it all. It's like you don't even care no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this was me when I was like 20, yo, I would have had a full blown panic. I would have been panicking, B, because I've noticed like in the past, like I was so, I was easily, uh, I was moved by fear. And it's just like, now it's just like you just not, I guess it's like as you get older, as you like acquire wisdom, as you know that you're gonna be good no matter what, like whatever comes your way, you feel me? It's like the only thing I even going front, the only thing I was like worried about was my money. But not I wasn't even worried about it. I was like, because you know how I don't know, in my 20s, I used to watch like conspiracy theorist shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I used to be heavy into that shit. Now I'm just like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, because I know that there's people out there that they whole goal is to just manipulate and influence people to just to do the the fuckery stuff that they want them to do. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, people have like, some people could come across like, oh yeah, they genuine and they're a sweet person and whatever like that, but they could have an underlying agenda or a purpose and they want you to be a part of that. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like yes, there are genuine people out there, but there are evil people out there as well. Straight like that. And but I just took it with a grain of salt. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Just like when we had that earthquake, I'm like, okay, what can we do? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't allow it to like fear, incite fear, but I just find it so interesting how just a simple, what a quote unquote a simple update could cause so much disruption and system. So that has to be put into question because at the end of the day, then you have to find a different system, like a backup or something like that. Because if Microsoft got so much power in the realm that if they update don't even go as planned, the whole damn world is affected, the banks, city agencies, hospitals, they even was talking about um the 911 dispatchers, the ambulance, EMS, like so many people like um so many people are impacted by that. And I was just like that's just I don't know, it just sent I don't want to say it sent an alarm to me, but I just found it very interesting how we are so heavily uh we are so heavily not impacted but heavily, it's a word that um reliant on this Microsoft. Now I'm gonna keep it a bug. Microsoft is the bomb. Like I use that. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I do my like when I did my podcast, I still have my podcast, but uh I just took a break from that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I just want to do something that I enjoy that makes me happy, you know, and the podcast, it did make me happy, right? But I was just going through stuff and I just had to put it on break because it felt more, I don't know, like I just had to put it on pause for a minute. I enjoy it. I love it. I have so many over 100 episodes, and that's totally opposite of what this channel's about. Like that's just that's a whole different thing. Like this, I feel like this channel is more so like random talk, and then of course like dreams and stuff like that. But I had to put that on hold, and I utilize Microsoft for that. You feel what I'm saying? Um, but I'm gonna get back to it, but I just have to make it more fun and just like, you know what I'm saying? Like it has to be fun and just intriguing and I have to get it to that space. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't want to just come online and have some repetitive stuff or like it has to be fun. Like I have to enjoy doing it. You know what I'm saying? And when that enjoyment is not there, then I just feel like I'm wasting my time. You feel what I'm saying? So, and yeah. Um, so I utilize Microsoft for that. Now if I was still recording, right? Because I used to record every week. I mean, listen, I did 6 months straight of my podcast, like straight through with it. I mean straight. And then all of a sudden, my birthday month, I feel like the last time I did an episode was in May. Was the last time I did an episode. And it's so crazy because I went straight through like 6 months. And I even what's crazy about it is that I gave myself a goal, like, yeah, I'm gonna go straight through 6 months. Um, but then life started happening and I don't know, like, so um I just had to take I had to I had to put that on pause for a minute, but I'm gonna get back to it. But I feel like if I was doing it, like with me coming live on this channel or whatever like that, like I don't utilize the Microsoft or none of that stuff like that. I just pretty much just go live, and I don't really show my face or nothing like that. It's just purely audio because I like that. Like I want to do the stuff that I actually listen to. I like listening to audio. I'm like, what I'm saying? I'm a chat line baby. You feel me? for all the for all the 80s babies out there. Y'all remember, what I'm saying, the chat line? You used to get online and talk and stuff like that. It's just, or like I like audio. I just like that. Don't get it twisted. I come on sometimes like when I'm in the community or walking, but mainly I be like, in the moment and enjoying it or whatever. But yeah, so I pretty much, create the content that I like listening to or like that I enjoy. Um, yeah. Um, but I feel like with my podcast, I was doing something a little bit different. And in the beginning, I enjoyed it. I loved it. But I just needed to take a little time away because I just felt like it was becoming a little bit more draining, and I was doing like research, and it was just starting to be a little bit a lot, because I was just trying to give a lot of information, and but it is what it is. Um, yeah, so like I was saying earlier, I'm like, yo, I took a nap and I just literally, it was like blackout mode. Like I feel like to go to sleep and not dream, I feel like that's in essence, it feel like a blackout mode or like some type of shit like that. That's how it felt. It felt like I just went into blackout mode. I woke up like, what the hell just happened? You know how you just doing something and then all of a sudden you just go through a sleepy spell and you just fall asleep like that's like the craziest shit. Like, you know how when you know you're about to fall asleep and you fall asleep, but then when you just randomly fall asleep, that's the most craziest ish ever. Like to just randomly fall asleep and then you wake up and you like, what? I feel like when you wake up from that, it's like you be in a state of like, yo, where the hell am I at? It's like you almost waking up in a dark room and you like, what I'm saying? It's a stink ass stench. And then it's like chains. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you might see now I'm I'm probably painting a picture right out of a Saw movie, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I thank you guys for rocking out. I'm gonna come back with some topics, to be honest with you. You feel me? I'm gonna come back with some topics, but I'm about to get out of here. Yep, peace.